Hey, and welcome back to Diecast or Resurrection. In today's video, we're working on a Matchbox Model A. A pretty cool project today. This one was donated by my buddy Joey. You guys remember Joey with the Hog Wild truck? I unboxed this car a little while ago. It was actually missing a headlight. This might have got busted off during transport. I do have a spare grill here for another model. We might be able to make work. It's about the right size. And I got some big, gnarly boots to upgrade this thing. And I was thinking of doing a motor swap. I got a mod rod here, fresh out of the package with an upgraded 6-cylinder. I was thinking about putting this engine in our Model A. We'll just do some testing along the way. If I could get this in here and get all this on there with a cool, I want to do an orange paint job with some gold sprinkled on top of it. Yeah, it should be a pretty awesome looking rod by the end. So why don't we I'm going to just start tearing into things here. I'd like to get this motor liberated and see if we can't line it up with this body a little bit. Mod rod, ram air, 6-cylinder. Hell yeah. Click, click, click. Lego my ego. I'm gonna save these. These are pretty, they're probably rare wheels at this point, these big super fast wheels. They're on a lot of cool cars, so I'm gonna hold on to those because they're sweet. They did such a good job of hiding that seam. I didn't think that this was two pieces, but I'm very happy that it is. It's gonna make my life a little bit easier. So I'm thinking I'm gonna lose the sides of this hood. We'll keep the top, we'll lose the sides, and then we can see our motor. We got a big front post right in the way of our engine, as per usual. I was able to remove that front post with a combination of different cutting discs here. This little one's been very valuable. This isn't something you can buy. You kind of just have to wear down one of these big ones. I'm really going to have to shoehorn this little engine in there apparently. It is like size on size where these headers are. I've seen a lot of comments on this motor in the past whenever I use it, and a lot of people complain that it is they call it a V6, but clearly it's got a valve cover on top, so all your valve train is in a line, so it's an Inline-Six. Threw this extra pipe on there, I don't know, just to make it look a little bit better, I guess. So I'm debating cutting off this fake pipe here. And we'll just have a true Inline-Six exhausting out one side. What do you think? Is that cool? I think it's cool. So I'm going to cut this pipe off. That's going to be sweet. I think we're going to cut an offset slot in the hood like that, and it's because our carbs are kind of offset on the motor. So it'll be kind of cool having the carbs just on one side. You know what I mean, Vern? I guess it'd be the other side, wouldn't it? Let's do some center punching and try to get a couple holes drilled. Up here. I guess this is what it could kind of look like. I just kind of threw the pieces together. Nothing's really fitting properly, but that's the gist of it. Oh, baby, it's like they were made for it. Look at that. I think I'm going to have to open up them wheel wells a little bit for these to spin. Gleek, 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 gleek. I like the stance on this thing. It's kind of tall. It's got gasser vibes. That's pretty sweet. Now we're doing a little 6-cylinder. I'm probably mixing Ford and Chevy parts here, I think. If I were to flip this grill, it would probably... I don't know if I should do that. That might be sacrilegious. I mean, a guy could just use the headlights. Sure be nice if I could find that one. Maybe I'll have another look here while I got a second. A little bit of searching led me to an even cooler grill. Check this one out. I kind of like the little bar in the front. We could probably make this one work no problem, actually. This might be cool. I think it fits like a dream. I think we should use it. It's kind of ugly, but I kind of dig it. All right, I think I got a pretty good handle on what's going to happen here. So I'm going to give these a good Scotch-Brite. And we'll get those in for paint in just a few minutes here. Now that I got this basic orange figured out, I'm going to come back and just dust our paint with a little bit of this gold plating. And it'll give any color just a little extra pizzazz. I've prepped up our bumper and got her all smoothed out. And I sanded off where our other little header used to be. So I'm ready to go re-chrome these. We're going to use some liquid chrome with the airbrush. I wanted to try a new experimental tinting technique since this one's got a little bit of that classic, you know, I smoke a pack a day. Here I have some Createx High Gloss Polyurethane Clear Coat. Now we've used this stuff in the past to repair scratches. So for tinting, we're just going to add a little bit of black candy to the mix. So we're going to try spraying this for the first time on this glass. We'll see how it works. So I ended up giving this overnight to dry. You want to check out this paint? So you can get a look at what it looks like when you give it a little spritz of gold. I think it would work on top of any color. I was going to post yesterday, but I wanted to make sure this stuff was super duper dry. When the car was black, you couldn't even see these little running board pads right here. So I would like to paint those black, and I believe it should come down the edge here as well. So we're going to take some time and tape those out. And we're also going to do a black top, which is perfect because I got a little bump on there anyways, so I don't know, like a semi-gloss on there. It's going to look real nice, I think. Build myself a little barricade here. I'd rather not tape all over my fresh paint if possible. I like doing this instead. Here's the first look at our tinted glass. That turned out pretty good. A little bit of tint, got rid of that little bit of yellowing we had, so definitely be playing with that a little bit more in the future. I think that turned out pretty good. We could go as dark as we want with that too. We could just go limo. This is looking pretty good. I think that's gonna about do it for painting. So why don't you give me a few minutes to do an assembly here, and then we'll check out this little buggy. Here's our Model A, the fruits of our labor. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. As always, make sure you leave a like to support the channel. Say hello in the comments. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care, bye.